Hey Posh World, it's Jessica Kelly, your Perfectly Posh Premier, ready to train you on one of my favorite accessories to any Facebook party. There are a few different versions out there of like applications that will post within a Facebook group or event on your behalf. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, um, but I don't believe that any of them come close to what Post My Party actually brings to the table. Um, I'm sure some of you have probably heard of Hootsuite. It's an application where you have, for a free version, you have up to 3 accounts or 3 groups that you can post within. I believe paid is unlimited, but it will post to all of your social media for you. So there is a benefit to that. It will post to all of your social media, where Post My Party posts to Facebook. Um, I don't schedule social media posts outside of Facebook, so that wasn't really in my scope of things I was looking for. And it doesn't, Hootsuite does not save my template. So every time I had a party, I had to recreate the wheel and schedule and look up all of my graphics and what I said about them, um, and somehow recreate it when a new party was booked. So I didn't like that. It took a lot of my time. It took a day just to schedule one party stuff. With Post My Party, you create a template and you save the template. And then you apply the template to every single party you have from the moment you create the template on. Um, the best thing about this is that it also has the ability to save multiple templates. So if you're like me and you get a lot of Facebook parties from Facebook parties, you don't really want to say the same thing in a friend of a friend's booking because they just lived it. They don't want to do it again. So you have a few versions out there and you can choose which version you want to use for bookings off of bookings off of bookings. So anyway, so there's my spiel between the differences. I will say Post My Party is $9.95 a month. I believe it's $1 to try it for 14 days, but it is $9.95 a month. So again, if you're like me and you have yet to do a live party and your business resides and thrives in Facebook parties, this is totally worth it because it will give you back your free time. All right, I'm going to log in. It's going to know me, obviously, because of caching. It'll know who I am. And yes, you do have to sync your Post My Party account with your Facebook account. So if you're worried about privacy settings, third-party applications may not be for you. But you sync it here. And if you ever forget or you want to know how to really dive in and make templates, it's right here. I believe they're on YouTube as well, so I'm not going to recreate that. So you got a dashboard with all these. You've got your parties. You can see the list of parties that you have used the application for, what the theme was, how many posts, and the start date. You can edit each one of these, but you wouldn't want to because they're over with, except for this one for me. And then you schedule new. Your party templates, you can also see those. You have all your party templates here. You can see how many posts are within every party, and you can also see the date that you created them. Now, if you ever wanted to change them, you can go into edit. So if I just go into edit real quick, the cool thing is you can copy this template. So if you're like, yes, I like all the dates and times, I simply want to copy it and change my pictures, you can copy the template and create a copy template of this, which is super nice and timeless. So go into parties. I'm going to do schedule new. And because I've synced my Facebook account with my Post My Party application, it will know all of the parties and the groups that I'm either an admin of or a host of, which is nice that I don't have to somehow go find it. So I choose the template that I want to use, and I want to use the full and not the 30. The full has more posts in it. So I'm going to do the full. I'm going to choose event because I don't want to be in Facebook jail and post salesy stuff in groups. And I'll choose the full 30-minute party that we're all a part of. I'm going to choose the start date. Now, I start posting, my template starts posting 6 days before the event. So if our event is on the 20th, I'll just count back 6 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 14th. So I start posting on the 14th. I choose my time zone. and I have these optional replacements. And what that means is within the message of my posts, if I used any of these brackets, this bracket host bracket, bracket link bracket, bracket text bracket, that this application will replace anything that I put in these three fields. So if I used bracket host bracket and I want to talk about the host, I can say, I put my name here, and it will replace anywhere I put in my messages this code, basically. And any of the links, I'm just going to pull this Posh event out. This link goes back to the hostess's link to the virtual office party. So if in any of your messages you write, don't forget to shop at bracket link bracket, this will change that bracket link bracket code out and replace it with the actual link to the event on the virtual office. And I'm just going to click create. So here it is. This is it. It's my 30-minute party. I start posting 6 days before the event, and it's Eastern time. Now I can actually, and you want to do this, you want to go through and double check the dates and times to make sure that they line up with the dates and times of the actual party. Because sometimes people want to party at 7 o'clock. Some people like us are going to party late at 9 o'clock. So you go through the 6 days before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is one post per day. And I do it at 10:30 a.m. because statistically people are online around 10:30 in the morning checking Facebook. Now these are my party posts. Can't wait to party with you in just 30 minutes. So this is happening at 6:30. Well, 6:30 is not 30 minutes away from our party because we're partying at 9. So I click on the pencil, I change this to 8:30, and I click save. Almost time. This is my 15-minute post. So obviously 6:45 is not 15 minutes before. I change the time, and it sets it down here to 8:45. 8:30, what's this one? Here's a summary. We're going to party in 5 minutes. Well, 8:55 would be 5 minutes before the party. And roll call is not 7 p.m. It's going to be 9 p.m. because we're partying at 9 p.m. This is the last one. Part 4 obviously has to come after Part 1. So I change this to 9. I'm going to do 45 because I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of questions. 9:45. Now, this roll call, see how I have host in here? Host should have replaced with Jessica Kelly. Now it didn't because I used a capital H. So please, 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 please understand and double check. See how I say double check your messages as well as your links to make sure that it changed, because you never, ever, 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 ever want to see the bracket, host bracket, bracket, link bracket, bracket, text bracket, whatever the code is that you use, because it's going to give it away. It's going to give it away that you are not posting, and it's coming from Post My Party. So, and then they're not going to feel special. So let them feel special. So anytime you make changes here, make sure you update here. And that's it. You walk away. You go train your team, and you don't have to come back until somebody comments on one of these and you get a Facebook notification. So you're just into Facebook. Or you want to make a change or change out a graphic or whatever, or until the party starts. That's it. You don't have to log into Facebook. You can go grocery shopping or go play with your kids or do whatever, because you have literally just created the crock pot version of any Facebook party. You set it and forget it until it's time to go get it. Okay? So if you have any questions, comment below. I am happy to answer anything. I'll post a link to this application if you guys want to test it out. It's $1 for the first 14 days. And yeah, you get full access to the entire application for 14 days for $1.